My bad. So then what is your band's name?
Freshman Cannibals.
Okay. How did you guys get that name? Can you tell me a little history behind the band and how you guys started and all that stuff?
Freshman Cannibals kind of came from like all our lyrics were like about eating people, but like not in like a bad way. It was like about transferring power. So like big, powerful people in politics and stuff, we were just thinking about cannibalism as like a way of like taking that power from them.
Yeah.
Um, have you guys designed an official logo yet or anything like that or nothing yet?
We don't have anything yet. We have like a
We have,
couple ideas.
yeah, we have ideas. We're still
We have
finding out.
concepts of ideas.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Where is your band based out of? What's the music scene like there?
We're called
We're from
we're
Sacramento.
from Sacramento, California.
Yeah.
Which is it's very like the music scene is like it's like mostly punk rock and heavy. It's like
It used to be like big in the punk scene though, like in the 90s.
Mhm. When it comes to your music, how would you describe your style to those who have never heard of you before?
Um, hmm.
Like punkish, but leaning a little more hardcore on some songs
we're like
and softer on others.
we're like versatile. I would say we're mainly just like hardcore punk.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have any music actually released or just demos for now?
We have just demos, but we're gonna record in a studio in a couple of weeks, so it's gonna be pretty cool. We have a lot of songs written, and they're very good songs, and we're excited to like share them with the world. We might have an EP coming, but I don't know when.
All right.
Probably
Um,
this summer.
cool.
Yeah.
Cool. Do you know roughly how many songs might be on the EP, or you want to save it as a surprise?
It's a surprise for sure.
Yeah. Definitely.
Trying to keep some mystery.
Uh, Besides doing music, what are your other hobbies or interests outside of music? What do you like to do for fun and stuff?
Um, let's start with Audrey on that one, actually.
Um, I mean mostly music, but I do a lot of art and yeah. I'd say basically that.
Santi?
Like probably a little bit of reading and some poetry, like starting kind of.
He's pretty good at it. He writes like a lot of lyrics to our songs. For me, like I don't know, just like talking to people and maybe doing art.
Do you all write your own songs? Can you discuss the songwriting process in detail?
So usually it's like I'll come up with a riff or Audrey will come up with a riff or Santi will come up with a riff and then like we sort of play it and it's like we have to come up with the words for it. And usually it's pretty easy for the words to come to us. It's like a process of thinking about what problems in the world do we want to address or like what do we want to talk about? Like what feeling do we want to convey? And then we'll sort of apply that to the riff. And it's easy. We just kind of jam it out. We come up with a phrase or something and then like it becomes one of our songs like it's just always been.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I agree.
Sometimes I come to Santi for like poetry and then
Oh
he'll like
yeah.
we'll use them for lyrics. Like one of our songs Atom Bomb, which is about it's basically about like World War III and like Gaza and things like that. It's like I came to him for lyrics for that. Because he's pretty good with words. So
Mhm.
yeah.
I mean sometimes if we're really thinking about songs, we do like write them
Yeah.
beforehand,
Yeah.
Mhm.
but normally we all work on it together.
Yeah. Because we just like do it at band practice a lot. We just kind of write songs and we feel it out.
Yeah.
Whatever feels the most like us.
What specific themes do your songs actually cover? What are they all about?
We typically cover a lot of concepts like war and authoritarianism and sort of like fighting people and violence, but not in a really like negative way. It's usually like sort of something because we do it for a crowd. We do it for a crowd of punk rockers. We do it for a crowd of people that may come to our shows whenever we do one, and so we just want to sort of give them that experience. So I guess our songs cover topics that rebellious people face.
Yeah.
Have you had a chance to play any shows or plan to tour or anything like that, or nothing yet?
We are playing.
We are playing. We've played a couple of shows. We played like 2 weeks ago, was it?
Yeah, we played a couple weeks ago. We're like pretty new, so we're kind of like we have a drummer and he's not here today, so we're actually a four-piece, but he could make it. I might call him, but I don't know if he'll respond. But yeah, we are playing a show actually tomorrow, and
Cool.
we have a few more after that scheduled in the Bay Area, and I don't know, we're just growing. We're growing.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. I'd say.
How would you describe your live performances? Do the crowds get really into you? Do they just seem more laid back? How would you?
We interact a lot.
We interact a lot. I feel like it definitely depends on the person.
Yeah,
Because
Mm.
I mean, normally it's like a lot of like family
yeah.
and friends. So it really depends who it is.
I mean, sometimes there's like newcomers to our shows, but I mean, it's like it does depend on the person because we will interact with them and we'll try to like we usually like talk about the song before we perform it just for a little bit. Um, but usually it depends on the person on a matter of since our topics are controversial, since we as a like our genre even is kind of controversial, even in this area. So it's like it depends on the person and how they feel about us at that moment.
It's also kind of the place because like at the backyard shows, like we had more people like have like moving and stuff. When,
That's
like,
because they were drunk.
well, yeah, but they also have more space compared to the other place.
Yeah.
The other place we played a couple weeks ago was very tight and
Yeah.
small.
But if we can get a mosh circle going, then we will.
Yeah.
Where can we find out more information about your band online as far as social media, YouTube, all that stuff?
Social media.
Instagram.
Instagram, yeah, for sure.
Yeah. It's we put up a lot of posters. Like most of our Instagram is like posters and that kind of thing. It's like I don't know, it just kind of depends
Yeah.
day to day. We do a lot of stuff online, but like it's
Yeah.
mostly just advertising for our shows and upcoming gigs and events and things like that because there's more and more of those as time goes on.
Mhm.
Definitely.
So, what first got you involved with music in the very first place?
I would say probably for me it was definitely going to School of Rock when I was like 9 or 10. That's where I met Audrey, our guitarist, actually. And since I'm the singer, I wasn't a singer back then. I actually used to play bass, but
You drummed a little too.
I drummed a little bit, but Audrey was sort of the one that got me into punk rock. And then, yeah, that's sort of how I got into music was School of Rock.
For me, I'd say that, and I've kind of grown with it. Um, yeah.
For me, it's mostly just growing up around it
Yeah.
and stuff, like discovering new artists from like people around me and my own.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Who would you say has inspired you to make music?
Um, definitely, when I see something that other people say or I hear something that other people say, it makes me like when you get a feeling that you want other people to experience, a lot of other people to experience, you have to make art. I think that's what art is for. You have to convey that emotion or you have to tell a story. And that's like that's what inspires me is just like or sometimes I'll just play on my guitar and I'll hear something and I just go, the Freshman Cannibals should play that. Cannibals should play that. It's like That's what Audrey does too, I think. It's like,
I agree with that, and sometimes I also like try to aim after like maybe specific music groups. Like for me, I'd say ones that really inspire me, like maybe like punk, like hardcore punk, suicidal tendencies,
mm,
Oz Rotten, uh, some others, but those are like the only two I could think of. Anything for you?
I forgot the question.
What like inspired your music?
Mostly just finding like going through YouTube and like finding a lot of old performances. Like that was like helped me find a lot of like performances that I liked and bands and especially like the sludge scene. Like that helped me get into hardcore a little bit because I wasn't really a big fan of hardcore until like I found sludge and that kind of got me into it.
Yeah.
And then these two helped me find more sludge or more punk bands and helped me get more into the sound.
mhm.
Mhm.
Yeah, for sure.
As far as music beside your own, what do you each individually, what do you find yourself listening to as of right now?
I listen to a lot of like classical music, jazz, Roy Orbison, the Beatles, Elvis. Oh, I love Aisha Erotica. Um, we're actually doing an Aisha Erotica cover called Vixen, and it's about having sex in a hotel. We love pop music. We love
You love pop
I
music.
love, no, we all love pop music. We all love Asia Erotica. And yeah, it's like the Beatles.
Um, for me, um, Avenged Sevenfold, because I've grown up with them. I don't know who else I listen to. Just a lot of heavier bands, probably.
For me, it's mostly bands like I Hate God, Demon Smoke, trying to remember what else. Leech Milk,
Oh, that's good.
just like a lot of but not just like metal, like also other stuff like Britney Spears.
No,
Oh my God.
no, yeah,
You know
Britney
who I love?
Spears.
I love Katy Perry and I love Sabrina Carpenter. I love Sabrina Carpenter so much. Taylor Swift is also like one of my biggest inspirations.
I I understand. Katy Perry.
Yeah.
Just
What
like as
advice,
the
let me see. What advice would you give to fellow musicians like yourselves looking to start doing what you want to do?
Don't rush the process.
Mhm. You must have at least $1 million. You must have at least $1 million. And
he's joking.
and you also nobody said that.
Okay.
And I also think that if you want to start a band, you have to get a hat like mine.
You reach out to people locally. Um,
Because this hat fucking slays.
I'd say reach out to people locally, probably. That's what I was actually told by someone who's in a really famous band. He said, no, basically that. Reach out to people locally, play a bunch of local shows, and that'll get you out there.
Mhm.
Yeah.
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 Let me see.
We're transferring the glasses, people. The world saw that. The world saw that. Yeah.
What are the future plans that you have between now and the rest of this year, that is 2026?
Sell out.
So,
We're gonna sell out. We're totally gonna sell out. We're going to get signed to like Sony Records, UMG,
who's the we have heard a record company.
Earache Records.
We've heard of Earache Records.
Bands like Buckcherry are signed to them, and they sort of reached out to us recently.
Mhm.
Yeah, so we might do that. Other than that, we're just gonna play a lot of shows. We're gonna a lot of people like riled up, and we're gonna have lots of fun, and we're gonna kiss people randomly.
Um, um, we want to just be able to get recording because a lot of people always ask, like,
A lot of people
a lot
are
of people always
actually
ask,
asking.
where can I listen to your music?
Like our fans are always like, yeah,
And then I feel bad having to say we haven't released anything yet.
Yeah.
So we really definitely plan on shows and releasing music.
yeah, for sure.
When it comes to releasing your music, do you plan to just keep it digital or do you have plans to do physical releases too?
Of course.
Physical, of course, yeah.
Physical, of course.
We're gonna do we should do like cassette tapes for
We
sure.
should.
Yeah.
That would be cool.
We might do vinyl too, but it would be like limited edition.
Yeah.
Mhm. What other types of merchandise do you have in mind? Just the typical stuff, t-shirts, cassettes, CDs, vinyl, or anything new that hasn't been done yet?
I'm wearing a t-shirt tomorrow at our concert that says Mud Doll on it. And
Mhm.
so we might like make a bunch of shirts like that for just all those people out there that just want to be like Max Mudbone. And all those people that and we should like Audrey should do some too for we should do raccoon hats. We should make
I was thinking that
for
we
people
should
that
make
like want to
raccoon
be like
hats.
one of the freshman cannibals. It's
Mm,
like
I was thinking a raccoon hat with when we finally like finalize a logo, like
Yeah.
not the full name, but like just like the FC or something.
oh, that's pretty
Like
cool.
put an emblem.
I like
on
that.
the
Yeah.
side,
Yeah.
like right there.
Right there. Right here.
Right there.
Just right there.
Mm.
Santi, do you have anything in mind?
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Whereabouts do you plan to play next? I know you're from Northern California. Do you plan to come down to Southern California or go out of state or not nothing that far out yet?
We might go a little far down south, maybe.
We could do
Yeah.
LA.
We could do LA, probably. I mean,
think
that might
they'll-
take a while,
I think
but
they'll like us there though.
no, yeah. We might aim there, and then I feel like out of state might take a minute. I feel like we'd need to get a decent fan base.
Yeah.
In time. Yeah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh, shit, look at how buff Audrey is.
Sorry.
Um, so let's wrap this up. Last question. What is it you would like the listener of your music to remember the most after hearing it for the very first time?
Um,
Message, probably.
we get drunk before we record every song.
Mm,
We want them to remember to forever be a cannibal.
but not in that sense. But yeah.
Who knows?
Okay.
Just like remember the riffs and like how much you enjoy the music.
Yeah.
How much you want to pass us on to future generations.
Yeah.
And also remember that we're famous worldwide.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One day.
Mhm.